Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a 36 episode of playthrough ads YouTube series. From our last episode, this is just where we left off when we were just starting to win the war, and this is going to be the last part of this war, and then we'll take some Seleukid land at the end of this video. So let's jump right into it. So we're just going to look around. Looks like we're at long last going to win that eventually. You know, I'll order you to get reinforced if they run out of men. I'll be ridiculously mad. Anyway, so we'll move these troops to go attack that one army right there. So we should be able to win. Obviously, they are a lot smaller than us, and so it looks like with that, nope, they're turning around. Okay, then. So no, there with that war goal taken, we do now have a lot of war score. Though it does, yep, it's giving us +6, so that -25, which is pretty brutal actually. And so these guys need a new commander. Maybe that was the reason for them kind of falling back like that. Anyway, though, looks like we are definitely winning this war. In terms of troops, we've lost more than them, although I believe we may have started with more. Actually, probably not. Bactra has, yep, we've decimated their army. Yeah, they had like 60 at the start of this war. These guys, they were around the same, and Seleukid Empire, they're still doing pretty bad. So if we were to end right now, let's see what we could get. Anyway, we could get a decent amount of land over here. We might want to take this land so we don't have to do it in future wars. Actually, it looks like it's pretty valuable. Actually, although that is a sizable chunk of land. So let's reset. We do want to take these guys out so we don't have to worry about them any longer. Not that we were really worrying about them. Anyway, ideally we'd take this land and this land. Actually, what would be ideally is we take the capital, which we're still not done sieging. So let's wait for that to even think about it. We're scoring finally. Looks like one of them pillage. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be saying anything for that. I guess we'll go mercenaries. I don't really care if they gain any more troops. And so we finally won that siege. I didn't see how many days that was, but probably absolutely forever. And we were laying siege to it twice, remember, considering how we were driven back, and then we finally took it back. So with that siege one, we might as well actually put all these guys on Imperator operations. They'll kind of split up and go spread out, take some land ideally. And then over here, that is mostly where land's occupied, although they have occupied some decent amounts of land here. This is a really big tile, though. Size 7,000. Anyway, you can get some more citizens. Not that we want any more Macedonian ones, considering that, well, all of our citizens are pretty much Macedonian. Everyone's citizens are Macedonian. If any of it exists anymore, we annex them, but everyone's still Macedonian. In terms of religionals as well, we're not doing too well. We really have not been converting anyone. I believe I have most people on cultural assimilation. Some of these guys have not changed. All you're wanting is this money, I seem. Yep, that actually is good. Commerce as well as taxes. That does increase the governor wage, though. Depends, maybe that balances out, I don't know. And so we'll colonize that little bit of land, and we're just about to touch Carthage. Yeah, Carthage has a massive navy. They do a pretty good economy, but do not have too many cohorts. But, really, they're kind of isolated over here. Anyone kind of sailing over to kind of invade would just be destroyed by that navy. I don't think anyone else has a navy that big. Mara, nope. They're probably second, though. Anyway, now that we occupy that, a bit of lag there, actually. Now we occupy that, we'll put all of these troops on Imperator operations. What's left of them? Once they're not 135,000, now 87,000. We do need 37,000 to regenerate. So we are just taking land, no one's bothering to. And there's Seleukid. Alright, wait a sec. One sec, if I can fix this. Okay, let's see. Minor characters. I see, it's an adoption because we don't have enough people, I'm assuming. Anyway, so someone with a job ideally. And we'll go this person. They are a better governor. They have a 9, so we'll go with you. Well, that should. Nope, that does not fix that scorn. And yeah, our family is really kind of too small for that. You can see that all these guys don't have as many jobs. You can see that kind of unbalanced a bit. Anyway, an adoption needs to be arranged. You're okay. You need to be fired right now. Governor of whatever that is. Bithynia on an app. Okay, know where you're governor of something. Okay. Sort by title. Governor of Egypt. Okay, well, point you. Anyway, what's the name? Yep. And then we do want to go to characters. Then who might be that terrible governor? You. Okay. Where would be the province of... This one, I've never appointed someone that terrible as a governor. This spot right here, well, seems your story doesn't quite check out. You don't... I have to say, you look a lot different in this picture if you're really that person. Well then, I mean, this guy is bad anyway, because people don't like him. So ideally find someone who actually increases their loyalty. This person's a great person, and they also are on cultural assimilation, which is good, because we do want that to be going. And then, looks like armies down here are really no match for this army. So hopefully that's good for them. And nope, you're not being appointed. Go with this guy. Yep, he's pretty good. So it's nice. Believe that. Yeah, that's Macedonia. That's a relatively important province. Anyway, if we were to super peace, number one thing we want is that, and they'd happily give us their capital and a bit more land as well. So that's really nice, actually. Then ideally we get something like that, as well as maybe this. Might be a bit too much. And then that is 93, so that is kind of a maximum value offer. So that'd be ideally what we get. I don't believe there's any months of war still. It's kind of necessary to switch screens like that. But yeah, so it seems like last major battle is definitely not too good. And then that peace offer, because obviously it's peace offer. And so we'll wait for maybe our score to go up. We are only at a 29 right now, which is really low. Surprised they even give us their capital. We do occupy it at long. Nope, not you. And so it looks like Starfish Nation finally sent one cohort. Their first army. They're trying to trick me with the title of their army. No way that should be third army. That's their really only decently sized army. Anyway, we do want to unlay siege all this land, because that's definitely not too great. We'll actually, yeah, we'll send these guys back. And you guys, okay, if you want to do that, you can. I just wouldn't recommend that, considering that army is there. Nope, do not do that. Okay. Better get there in time. Okay, then. Everything's fine. You will go and unsiege that, because it says decent amount of land being taken by them. And it looks like we do... Well, not us. Governor Palestine gets a lot of money. If they're disloyal, that's actually bad, because they could raise a pretty large army with that money. Or we could gain some money. They lose a ton of loyalty. Let's go with that one. Really don't want those governors to be losing a lot of loyalty. It looks like they managed to catch that army. These guys really just won't go up in morale at all. They refuse to do it. Don't know the reason. Probably should figure it out. Anyway, we lost that battle there. Accept that peace or trade offer, not a peace offer. And then anyway, this looks like relatively important, and well, I mean, 5 popularity or a bunch of bad things. Let's go with that popularity. It's not altogether super necessary. And this army is finally arriving. So we'll kind of push over here. Actually, you can stay there. You'll stay there as well, or not. Yep, go to there, and we should be able to take them out. And then actually, if you could catch... No, but they'll lose almost instantly. They have super low morale. So you guys are going to chase... You should not have stopped there. That was a terrible decision on your part. Anyway, ideally we catch them. But you could send that army down over there, and I bet you... You are disloyal, aren't you? Yep, you're disloyal. If you lose my fleet, you're gonna be extremely mad. Okay, you're nowhere near Seleukid waters, or anywhere the Seleukid Empire has probably never been with their navy, so that's fine. As long as you're maybe defeating pirates, because they are a relatively annoying problem. Anyway, you're stopping once again. Not the best general there. And looks like we're being able to catch them. And that battle will be over before any reinforcements can get there. That's fine. Independent operations for all of you. We do want to be actually unsieging these little bits of land. Yeah, that's good, because that is definitely contributing to our negative war score. And looks like that's a big battle. We completely they got the army to completely surrender, which is great for us. Looks like you, mercenaries, you clearly desire an extremely hard task that will take a couple of years. Go down there. Might as well do that. That's not very hard. And looks like troubling times indeed. And our ruler died. That is never a good thing, especially in the middle of war. And we're placed by this guy right here. Not very good. 6, 5, 4, and 4. Troubling times indeed. Yep. And rebel armies. Everyone loves rebel armies. You can see that, well, there don't seem to be any rebel armies. That sometimes is a bit of a glitch. We raise a rebel army, all your wealth, and then there's no rebel armies, which do actually appear up here. And so, troubling times indeed. Yep, our stability is now... Okay, we now essentially don't have any stability. New ruler. He's pretty bad ruler. And with a lack of a governor. Lack of a governor? Okay, then. It won't let me change that. If there is a lack of a governor, and now it'll let me change that. Okay, then. That guy was about... Yep, he's a bit better now, but he's still not very good. You're still bad. You're bad. Scorn person, and they're disloyal. So now we're kind of stuck with you. And that is not good. Unmarried ruler. We do need arranged marriage. See, and find someone, maybe you. Okay, then. Now, what we do need to do is, you can see, we do have a lot of disloyal people. They're not super powerful, but they are 8%. And so we only do need 12% because we are super negative stability, which is not great. So we're going to want to probably end this war here. I'm recording for a long while, although they still won't give us that, which is definitely reasonable on their part. If we could reset, we really just want this capital region so we never have to... Never have to take that fort again. That was a long fort. As well as these 3 forts right here, which is actually pretty important. That's a 0. I'm sure someone's taking some land or other. Just one. Go up and 1. Yeah, you. Nope, that's still not. Okay. Still a 0. Okay, someone take something. Unsiege that. We need literally 1. Okay, now that's 1. And we might as well take that army for... absolutely no reason at all, considering these mercenaries never had a battle. Okay, how many pop-ups anyway? Okay. These are adopting. Okay. Never realized that. Okay, I said okay a bunch. General First Stratus, or actually your general, meaning that it'd be good to have you in our family, and ideally you'd be a bit more loyal, considering you are in a ruler family. Take them out, completely destroy them, and now we have more war score. Okay, then we need... no, not her. So we do have a 9 now. I mean, we could maybe get a sneak in a bit more land. Maybe, maybe not. No, I'm done. Okay, reset. I do believe that is part of the country. We do not want to just leave 1. That'd be really annoying. So I guess we'll go with that. I'm assuming that'll be a bit expensive. Yep, that's 7 right there. Long war for not too much land, although it is a 61. And we do take the Seleukid capital, which we do need for our decision. So click OK. And we now reserve no quarter, and we now control that. And so that is going to be the end of this video right here, or whichever episode it is. Looks like maybe a civil war. So we'll deal with that next episode. Hopefully avoid the civil war. Maybe change characters' viewpoints. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.